20 seconds or so.
Hey y'all, this is Mark G, Abolitionist, on the air with you at KEXU 96.1 FM LP, Revolution Radio, where we explore the connection between imperial war and incarceration. I don't limit myself to being a prison abolitionist, because there are more structures and institutions that I seek to abolish than just incarceration. For example, white supremacy and racism, they're two different things. Male supremacy and patriarchy, they're two different things. Class supremacy and wage oppression, they're two different things. And the military and imperial war, the same but two different things. Yes, the imperial war is an institution of the American empire. Let me be very clear. The United States military is an institution. However, it serves the institution of imperial war. The need for imperial conquest shapes and defines the U.S. military and U.S. society. In fact, the European need for conquest of Indian lands made the development of a military necessary. And all who opposed or resisted were killed or imprisoned. The first reservations were, in fact, prisons. I'm going to talk about Vietnam. Y'all make sure you also hear Afghanistan, Iraq, Palestine, and any and every inner city in America. He was a 9 or 10-year-old boy begging for food on the side of the road like hundreds of others. I was riding shotgun in a truck. I was the one with the gun. The driver crushed his skull with a can of sea rations. I see that 9 or 10-year-old boy's face every day. Seen that face every day now for 50 years. Every day. In fact, there are some days when I don't see his face, and those are usually pretty bad, rough days for me. I'm out of sync and out of touch. His face holds me to the task at hand, keeps me focused, gives me perspective on how we need to be and who we are. Now, I started out talking about different institutions that I seek to abolish, not just incarceration. I mentioned white supremacy and racism and said they were two different things. And I talked about male supremacy and the patriarchy and said they were two different things. And I talked about class supremacy and wage oppression and said they were two different things. So tonight, I'm going to take a minute and begin the process of delving into that explanation. I'm going to start with white supremacy and racism, because I think those are key, prominent, defining contradictions in American society and the society of the world. Every place functions under white supremacy and racism. I think white supremacy is a system of organization. It's a way of organizing. It organizes power and wealth, such that all power and all wealth goes to white. Racism, the ideas, the thoughts, the developed ideologies and theories that justify and support white supremacy. They are inseparable. They go hand in hand. One doesn't exist without the other. But they are two different things. One is organization and how things are organized structurally. The other deals with theories and ideologies, ideas, the way people think, values we bring to play in our lives. It's important for us to know these differences. Those of you who disagree with me, that's good. Talk to your friends, your neighbors, your associates, your enemies. Talk about it. That's the main thing. Well, I have all the answers, of course. No, I don't. It's a collective process. It's through conversations and discussions that we develop a true understanding and are able to develop actions that can develop policies that can make changes and make improvements in people's lives. Again, white supremacy is a system of organization such that all power and wealth goes to white. Racism are the thoughts, ideas developed into theories and ideologies that support, legitimize, aid, and maintain the system of white supremacy. This is Mark G., Abolitionist, getting ready to sign off with you all. Now I'm going to call out my call sign stuff, with my folks and my people. Y'all out there have heard this before, go on and join in. Those who ain't heard it before, after this, you'll know and can join in next time. Please join with me, the Prisoners of Conscience Committee, All of Us or None, formerly incarcerated and convicted peoples and families movement. And we all say, what's the call?
Freedom all!
Yeah, that's good, y'all. I heard that. I really did. They say, what's the call?
Freedom all!
Dare to struggle. Dare to win. Do not be afraid to use your voice. It is our strongest and most important weapon. I say all power to the people. Ashe.
All the people.